Alright guys, today we are gonna be reacting to she instantly regrets divorcing her husband and get dumped and bumped and dumped. Jump in.
You know, if you had asked me after I separated from my husband about 21 months ago, if you had asked me like a week or two or three or four
Or 5 or
weeks
6.
after that happened, if I would ever be okay again, I would have told you point blank, no, I'll never be okay again. Hey guys, I'm having a pretty rough mental health day today. She says, I love you. He goes, love you too. Good night, right? So I look at him and I go, did you just take a phone call with another woman in my bed? Just the absolute audacity of taking a phone call from your girlfriend while in another woman's bed after sleeping with her. Like, I can't even fathom.
Yo, those balls are big, man.
Men get the audacity.
Welcome back, family. Today, we are going to review another modern woman who decided to leave her marriage just so that she can go ride the cock carousel with Chad and Tyrone. Let's first start by watching her trying to cope with her bad life decisions by thinking that she has become a better person after leaving her marriage. And right after, I will prove to you that these modern women just put on a facade as usual because in reality, they are really miserable. Let's watch.
So today is my birthday. I am officially 36 years old.
Damn, that's
and in the last year, so many things have happened in my life. And I wanted to take the time today to talk about what those things were and what I've learned. I've learned that I'm a strong ass bitch. That's for sure.
Oh man, this is here we go guys. Here we go guys. It's you know what's crazy? Men never say I'm a strong a-hole. We never say that. We never say we are independent. Well, somehow they saying that it's justifying their existence. I don't know, justifying their life, justifying their decisions. I must say, it's weird to think about.
You know, if you had asked me after I separated from my husband about 21 months ago, if you had asked me like a week or two or three or 4 weeks after that happened, if I would ever be okay again, I would have told you point blank, no, I'll never be okay again.
There you go.
The truth is, I'm okay. I'm more than okay. And I'm so much better than I was with him.
Okay.
I learned that I'm lovable.
Okay.
That people love me. People want to be around me. People want to hear what I have to say. People respect me. That a lot of the things that my ex-husband said to me about myself were projections of the way he felt about himself. And it never had anything to do with me. I solo backpacked.
So that means you were perfect, I guess. She was perfect, guys.
Through Southeast Asia by my damn self last year. That was some cool ass shit. That was some cool ass shit. And what I learned there is that I can do things by myself. I don't need a partner.
Yeah, we heard it.
I don't need a man. I learned that I became someone else for someone for a very long time. And that I'm not exactly the person who I thought I was with him. I'm not as introverted as I thought I was. I don't hate people the way I thought I did. I wasn't scared of the world like I thought I was. I learned that I can get in a surfing accident across the world by myself, almost drown, end up with multiple lacerations to my face, and I still don't need a fucking man.
Damn, bro.
I learned that I can fall in love again. I learned that the length of time you know someone for doesn't mean a fucking thing. I had friends that I'd known since I was born.
I had to say this, but the filters in this videos are out of control, guys. She's supposed to have freckles. Oh my god.
Who never reached out once after my separation. And then I had friends that I had known for months who were my absolute ride or dies last year. time doesn't mean a fucking thing.
Okay.
I learned that my separation and my divorce and what I went through with my abusive ex has made me a better person. Unequivocally, it has made me a better person. And yet, I would not wish it on anyone. And I wish to God that I had never gone through it because it almost killed me.
Wow.
But I
okay.
have learned
All right.
that.
All right. Let's just back up a little bit. Something that I noticed as well is, and we're not wishing bad on anybody. We're all about kumbaya over here. But notice her language. How is she's trying so hard to be hip and cool with her language? Throwing a lot of F words, throwing a lot of shiitake words, trying to be cool because she can understand that the wall is hitting. And she trying to be that hip, cool girl that she was in the past, you know, and she's doing too much to compensate for all those years. It's very rough to watch.
That I can be so much happier and healthier on the other side of everything bad that's ever happened to me.
Wow, really?
That I am the type of person to make the absolute best of every up situation that the universe puts me in. Without a doubt. I am the
herself.
strongest motherfucker out
Yeah, she's feeling herself because she already have another guy.
there. And you know what? I am so fucking proud of myself for that. Because that doesn't come from anywhere but from within.
It is all a facade. These modern women are just trying to put on a front under pretext that they are living their best life. They are all trying to cope in their misery, and I will prove it later on. But now, let's watch her getting pumped and dumped by Chad.
I decided today would be a fun day to tell you guys about a date that I went on 2 summers ago, with a guy that I met on Facebook dating, which, number one, don't do that. Facebook dating is like the weirdest dating app of all time ever. But anyway, I met this guy on Facebook dating. He was quite a bit younger than me, very hot, of course. And we exchanged numbers and we started FaceTiming. The FaceTimes were good. I thought he was attractive. He looked like his photos, thank God. And we chatted, I don't know, maybe like 6 to 8 times over FaceTime before we decided to meet. So one night I'm out with my cousins in Denver and he tells me he's out at a club with his friends. It's his birthday. They've got bottle service, blah, blah, blah. So I decide to meet him for the first time, which...
because it's the best place to meet somebody, right? Oh my God. You cannot make this stuff up, guys. You cannot make this stuff up, man. Really? In a bar, club? Jesus
hindsight
Christ.
was not the best environment in which to meet a date off of an app for the first time.
But see, they only break the rules with who, guys? Chad and Tyrone.
Hindsight's 2020. So anyway, I meet this guy at the club. We hang out for a little bit. He's kind of drunk. We end up going home together. He comes over to my house because I'm sober and driving. And the next day he's going to a water park near my house, which that'll just tell you that he was maybe a little bit too young for me. Anyway, he comes over. We get ready for bed. We go to bed and we hook up. And then at some point after that, I get up and I get like a glass of water or something. So I'm not in my bedroom at that moment. I walk back into my bedroom and this man is on the phone. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, probably. And he has the phone up to his ear and very...
The fact dating after divorce story time part 1. That means that her ex-husband's still around. See? Good dude. If you're listening to the PJ Masculinity podcast, block yourself, disappear. You have to be 2 things. A ninja or a ghost. You cannot be a samurai and a dead man. Can be, no. Samurai or dead man, no. Ninja or ghost.
clearly
Got
is
to
like trying
disappear.
to turn the volume down, but I can very obviously hear that it's a girl on the other line. And he's kind of giving her like one-word answers, but he's like fully on the phone with her. You know, it's not like he like hung up as soon as I walked in the room. He is on a phone call with this woman. So a couple minutes later, he ends the phone call. I hear her say, "Happy birthday," or something of that nature. He says, "Thank you." She says, "I love you." He goes, "Love you too. Good night," right? So I look at him and I go, "Did you just take a phone call with another woman in my bed after we
yes.
hooked up?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, but it's not what you think. She's just a homie from home. She's like a really close friend. She's like my sister. She's just calling because it was my birthday, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, I'm not an idiot, right? And, you know, the next day we wake up, I drop him off at the fucking water park, and I go on with my life. Well, about 2 weeks later, I get a follow request on Instagram from a really pretty girl. The only person we have in common is this guy. Like, she doesn't even live here. She lives in his hometown. You can like see it on her bio or whatever. And it literally says, you know, followed by blah, 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 this guy. And of course I don't accept it. But how much you want to bet that was his girlfriend? And she found out about me somehow. But just the absolute audacity of taking a phone call from your girlfriend while in another woman's bed after sleeping with her. Like, I can't even fathom, like, where do men get the audacity?
When
She
you
liked
choose
that.
the
She liked that shit. She just loved it. She just loved that audacity because he has ball of stones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he can care less about what you think, and that's the power.
streets instead of being a wife, you will definitely be treated accordingly.
Yeah, like a
Now,
side chick.
I will show you that 2 years after her divorce, she's still miserable, and most modern women are just unhappy people because they let their emotions get the best of them most of the time. And the worst part is that they take permanent decisions based on their temporary feelings.
Yep.
Let's watch.
Hey guys, I'm having a pretty rough mental health day today, but I just wanted to come on here to say that if you have a friend who you can call when you're having a day like this,
Call them.
maybe you can't stop crying or you're spiraling, and that friend will get on the phone with you and they will talk you through what you're going through, and they will ask you what you need, and they will walk next to you in your distress and throw out ideas for things to make you feel better or solutions. And they will just sit on the phone and listen to you as you cry. Those people, hold them so close to your heart and never let them go because they are so special.
These modern women always
That's
need a
crazy.
shoulder to cry on all the time. All they do is
Yeah, don't be a wet pillow for people like this, guy. This is ridiculous, man.
As you may read on the caption on your screens right now, how much they struggle with the first breakup right after their divorce.
Yep.
And the real reason they struggle so much is because they leave their marriages for the Chad that they have been talking to, thinking that he will commit to them, only to find out that Chad only wanted to bust a nut. This is the consequences of social media. Modern women confuse the attention they get from random people on these sites as genuine attention. You can read all the attention this woman is
Yo, look, the filters here are out of control. You should probably cry a lot too. Look at this.
these site as genuine.
Look at that. Her eyes are over here. They're, you know, their eye bags are way down here, man. Like, she cries a lot. And then the filters to cover up a little bit. Me thinking I'm worthless and no one's going to want to date me after my divorce. Because you already found your guy, lady. You already found your guy. Now you have to live the rest of your life regretting this decision. That's it. That's game over.
Attention. You can read all the attention this woman is getting on her dating site profile. And she is even bragging about it, thinking, not realizing that almost these guys want is to pump and dump her to the streets she belongs.
Wow, I was blinded by your beauty. I'm going to name a number for insurance purpose. These are bro. These are hook and lines that are very good for use. You want to use some of these, you know, use them. They seem like they're working. Man, this is crazy. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you in the next one.